back to my YouTube channel, Elliott Wave Principal. I'm your host, Shine. We are going to continue our analysis of gold and silver. I have made a separate forecast that was posted earlier I think, on Saturday for long-term forecast or analysis of gold and silver. You can look towards it and you'll realize what I'm talking about as far as the long-term analysis is concerned. In short, I'm pretty bullish in gold and silver. I'm expecting gold to be closing somewhere around $10,000 per ounce. So let's see how things go in the silver as well. But in today's video, we are looking at for the price of silver. We are looking for the short-term trading setup. And in my previous video, I was making a point. There's a possibility that we have gone this way. This was what we had before, and then prices went up on this was on Friday, and I was expecting for the prices to come down to complete a zigzag pattern, and hence considering that this is wave one and this is wave two. So in short, basically we're looking for the prices to go up. Consider this as wave one, all right, and consider this would be wave two. We can go this way and this way and this way right over here. So expecting kind of some kind of similar behavior, and then from this point we could have gone up. So right the moment the way prices are acting, it gives to us clear indication that our labeling was a little bit wrong on smaller time frame. Our trend indication for the longer time frame is definitely right. So our new labeling right now is this. We are considering this as a ABC, and I'll give you a reason why I'm considering it. Is because prices dropped on the earlier session of Sunday evening, and then it went up as well. So this we have seen the drop right over here, and prices going up over here as well. And once again, I have got these support lines as well, which might look a little confusing initially, but they do allow us to see where support is occurring or where resistance is occurring. So we can find right now the structure is occurring that a smaller degree wave push find followed by an ABC structure. And right now, from the bounce right over here, prices have bounced up. On a 5 minute time frame, if you look at, we are also seeing that prices are actually hovering above the support here. Yeah, we have support line over here. So prices came down, retested, went up, came down again as well, retesting the same region. So that is also giving an indication that we are looking towards on a bullish move right over here. Ideally, I would, if I was to go long, right, I would use two different points. So I would ideally use this point still to go long. That will protect us, but this is right now $400 away from the bottom. Right now, gold is trading at $4,506 per ounce. So this is a little way for a regular trade, retail trader. The second point is right over here, which is 4,350, which is only $155 away, and it is a good point. Even if you want to be even a little more riskier than that, you can use this point, and considering this structure is complete. But do understand these structures can actually go sideways before they actually complete. So it can easily go this way and go up and come down as well. So be really careful what you do in as far as the smaller time frame analysis. If I were to take a very small position on retail trader in terms of day trading, I'm expecting that we can probably use this one, this lower low, which is 43.50, and we can expect for the prices to go up. I will express where I'm looking for it, the price structure to go. Let me go, and if I can go on a daily time frame, and let me correct it here. Okay, and so this is the larger shape that we are expecting. Okay, my larger weekly swing, I think, is initially is around 6,500. That's my weekly swing. I'm expecting that not within this week, but on a weekly swing happens. I think that will be a significant point. That's why I have got this top over here. That is very important. But we are looking at a daily time frame chart, so we can definitely look at um, 4 hourly chart right here. So we need to understand that we have important data points here as well. So we can draw, and if you look at the previous data, you can see that we are to anticipate a larger move upside, followed by a correction. Okay, whether that correction is going to happen or not, I'm not sure right now, but we are to look for a larger move upward. That should be a clear five wave structure. All right, and within a five wave structure, I'm expecting at least one wave would be uh, extended wave. So let's go back at an hourly time frame, and we can, on a smaller time frame, we can call it as right now as wave one and two. All right, so we can anticipate this being subdivisible, or we can expect that this is a stronger wave followed by a pullback and then extension as well. This is also possible. So let's have a look at this one, and we can go this one. Okay, that we have this as wave one and two. So we are anticipating the prices actually will continue, and then we are going to see some sort of correction probably, and another. Okay, let's call it and a correction, and this would be an extended wave. So some sort of a clear five wave structure within either wave 3 is going to be extended or either wave 5 is going to be extended, but I am expecting for the prices to carry on way above before we can actually start seeing a larger correction, or we can anticipate a correction. uh, so keep an eye open. I'm bullish on gold and I'm bullish on silver. I'll show you where the prices are. Important one point once again for gold is 43.50. All right. Let's have a look at silver. Now, silver has interestingly shown the reflection. So it fell down and then it has bounced off sharply, giving us an indication that we are completing a structure that actually started from over here, the correctional structure. Okay. So which is right over here. Right now, I'm looking at this price from as this, and I'll show you the pattern as well. From this bounce, we have seen the prices to go up already. Okay, and once again, I'm expecting a clear five wave structure, starting from this bottom with one of the waves being more clearly divisible, same as we have shown on gold as well. So a larger wave that we have right over here is that wave 1 is right over here, and then we can now anticipate wave A, wave B, and wave C, and then from here we have wave 1 and 2 and carry on the way upside. Okay, let's draw. But keep in mind, silver is very silver needs to move sharper. All right, silver needs to move stronger to have that general about $500 an ounce target achieved. All right, so we gotta understand that silver dropped significantly more than gold, so silver gotta move really stronger. So I'm anticipating a sharper moves in silver. Wish you good luck with your trading. Have a good one, and bye bye. For silver, my stop loss would be actually this one right over here. If I'm to go long right now, I'll put my stop loss right over here at 66.60. Thank you once again. Have a good one, and bye bye.